year night. Right now, I am doing a yearly recap of everything I've learned this year, what's going on, and what you can expect for next year because it's been a long year. It's been a very eventful year, and I just want you guys to be abreast of what's going on. Abreast, great word. So, pretty much this year has been fantastic. It has been very difficult, but it has been a beautiful year for learning. And so that's what we've been talking about, just how amazing the learning process has been and how I've learned so much stuff that I probably would have never learned if I wouldn't have done all the things that I did. So this year started with a wonderful show, and it was a show for a show called what was it? What was the show called? I think it was just a 420 show. Hold on, you guys. I'm moving y'all so y'all can see what's going on from the main shot. Okay? Okay. Yeah. So this year started with an amazing show, and that show was fantastic for so many reasons. But one of the reasons I loved it so much was I got to create a full band. That full band was amazing. Actually, it wasn't a full band, it was a three-piece band. But the three-piece band was so awesome because I learned a lot in the process. I learned a lot about myself, and I learned a lot about working with other people, which if you don't work with a lot of people often, you'll understand it can be very difficult. Okay, so one thing you guys need to know is I'm Dad, and I'm also Santa, and all those presents back there are presents for my kiddos. So that's like the workshop, I guess you would call it. But bottom line is, if you're wondering why are there all those boxes back there, it's because Santa has to keep his stuff somewhere. So this is the spot. So I hope you guys are having a great one, and I hope you guys have had a year to where you can really reflect and see the growth and appreciate the growth that has come this year, and appreciate the fact that you made it. It is very difficult to be an artist nowadays. It is very difficult to be an artist these years, and I want you to know that it's appreciated. There's so many artists who are doing amazing things and feeling like they're going unnoticed, but the truth is you are noticed. Somebody is seeing you, somebody's appreciating everything that you're doing, and you just got to stay consistent with what you're doing, and you will find your community. I am proof of that because right now you are part of the small community that is helping me, and I am so grateful, so appreciative of you guys being here. Thank you so much for being here. Hi, how do you do? Push that. Thank you for being here. Appreciate all the love, all the support. And I hope that you guys can really learn a lot just by being here. Hey, what's up? Thank you guys for coming in. I appreciate you guys. Hey, so we're just talking about all the things that I learned as an artist this year. And I learned a lot of things that I didn't expect to learn. Do I have Snapchat? No, I don't have Snapchat. Is that bad? I just feel like if I have another social media thing, it's gonna really just pull me away from Instagram and YouTube. And I just like Instagram and YouTube because it's so easy for me to make long form content for you guys. So that's my thing. It's bad. I'm so sorry. Thank you for the honesty, though. Maybe I will. Maybe I will do it because honestly, I have a friend named Julian who is a videographer, and he's always like, "You need to be on Snapchat. It's the best thing you can do." Can I ask you to see something? I guess. What are you gonna ask? Is this gonna be weird? I hope this isn't weird. But anyway, yeah. Uh, no, I don't have TikTok. Should I create a TikTok? Do you guys really want to see me on a TikTok? If enough people put that they want me in a TikTok, if 5 people put that that I need a TikTok, then I'll do it. Because I had no clue that anybody really wanted to see me on TikTok. I figured like there's so many people on TikTok. Why do you need another guitar playing, singing, talking guy when there's so many people? But that is so funny. So I'm really just talking about what I've learned this year. And I learned that there's a few things that you really need and a lot of things that you want. And normally when you get those things that you want, you rarely ever use them. Okay. And there are really ways that you can convince yourself that you're making progress when you're not really making progress. So, where's my favorite subject? I love music, I love history, and I love talking about conspiracies. So, yeah, normally a lot of times when you think that you're learning things about yourself, you're really just learning, how you perceive the world. Okay. And I've realized by me buying compulsively with gear and all that stuff, it has sort of created an issue for me of consistently wanting to try to prove to myself that I have this or I have accomplished this or I've done this. So I wanted a Gibson guitar because I told myself, oh, if you have a Gibson guitar, you'll practice all the time and you'll be a good guitarist. And the truth is, it's great having a Gibson guitar, but none of that stuff is really the truth. It's just one of those status symbols that make you think, okay, I'm progressing. But it has created an idea in my head that I wanted to stop buying things. But this year I did buy a lot of things, but a lot of the things that I thought I would need, I haven't really needed. And I've started appreciating the smaller things. So one of the things that I've started appreciating a lot is simple, like cologne. This cologne, can y'all see that? You got it in my mouth. It's called Leon Extreme, and it smells so good. And just like for in the studio, it's so nice when you can come in and it smells so great. It gives you a wonderful ambiance. And then I found that cologne really makes me feel a lot better about myself. Some days you might not have a great day, but if you could just smell yourself and be like, ah, it can make things a lot better. So, yeah, I'm also one of those guys who does a lot of hard work. So it's nice to not stink at the end of the day. So, I love cologne. And that's one of those things that I started really appreciating this year. But another thing that I really started appreciating, I'll flip to it real quick. You guys can see this is a camera that I got, and I love it. Oh, hold on. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm sorry, you guys. It was off. My bad. So, if you guys are on YouTube, you'll be able to see it. There's a couple of pages that are going live. But on this one, you can see that this is the camera that I got. It is the M50 over here. Where is it? Right there. And I love this camera so much just because it makes it easy for me to get great shots and I don't have to stress about little crazy things. So I have this lens on it already, and this lens just allows me to really, take advantage of the camera and everything that it can do and not have to stress out about little things like, what's happening. It has facial tracking and all these things that just make it so easy for me to actually see what's going on without me having to be tinkering all the time. And it's great under low light, and I just am really appreciative of that. And it wasn't expensive. It's an older camera, but it's one of those things that I really appreciated and enjoyed having. So that's one of the things that just really changed my idea of what I appreciate, what I don't appreciate this year. So super grateful for that. And I just wanted you guys to know, if you're in a situation where you're thinking, what do I need in order to be better? What is going to make me happy? Just be aware. It's not necessarily the things that you think that are going to make you happy. A lot of times the things that make you happy are small. I've started being joyful and finding my peace in the fact that I'm able to even play music. Like so many people have accidents or they might have disabilities, and when they happen, they're so sudden. A car accident or a disease, there are things that when they happen, you just can't fathom not being able to play a guitar until one day something happens. And so just that is a blessing for me, but also me being able to like play and create songs. I realized that I make really good songs. And this year I took all my music off of Ditto, which was the distributor I was using. Ditto is based in the UK, and Ditto is one of those companies that they're great until you find out that there's other people that you could be using. So I was using Ditto for like 3 years, and they were the publishers for all of my music. I had everything on there, and it was literally fine until I started asking them for things. And once I started asking them for things, I realized a lot of their communication and all of their customer service was dealing with AI. And I do not like having to talk to AI. I cannot stand it. It's just really annoying for me to try to ask a question and then the questions go into a bot and then the bot generates all these answers and then people are arguing with me about, oh no, this is a real person answering. Yeah, I know it's a real person answering, but you're using AI generated answers in order to talk to me, and it makes me feel stupid. And I don't like that. I don't like paying for the privilege of being able to talk to an AI bot. I want to be able to talk to a real person. I want to be able to complain or just say thank you. Because it all started by me saying thank you to Ditto and how much I appreciated them and saying, you know what, it would be great if you guys had an ambassador or somebody who could help on US soil just to talk to people about, hey, these are the differences when you're on US soil. This is why it can be sort of difficult. When they're in the UK, you're in US soil, and just, talking about why I love them. And so I sent them a message through that, and it went through AI, and I never heard back anything. They never said anything. And then that started making me think, okay, maybe this isn't the best. And through that, I realized, okay, this is really just a money grab because I started having issues. There was a song that I wanted to publish, which is out now. It's called Amend This, and it is a politically charged song. And I wanted to be able to make the song, put it out however I saw fit, and not have to worry about, hey, this will not be approved. This will not be allowed to be out. And the truth is, they wouldn't let it go out. There were all kinds of reasons why, but it really bothered me. Every time I ask AI how to do something, it always adds every little detail. And that's fine. I have no problem with it adding detail. The problem is if I want to talk about something that's very minute, say for instance, the song that I wanted to post, it was a politically charged song, but it wasn't something that was violently political. It was just speaking my opinions. But they wouldn't even give me a reason why exactly. At first, they just started saying, okay, the same thumbnail that I used for this uh, live, not the one on my phone, but the one that's on the computer. The same thumbnail I used for that is the same one that you'll see. So if you look up Amend This on YouTube or Instagram or Spotify, it'll still come up and it'll be that same picture. And when you see that, that is what everybody saw. And they kept telling me, oh, you have to wait. So I would wait 7 days and it was supposed to come out. And then on the day that it was supposed to come out, they would say, no, it can't come out today. And I just thought that was really crappy of them. So I edited the photo multiple times in order to make it okay. And every time they were complaining about the photo, they were acting like it wasn't sufficient, but the photo was not copywritten. And so after I left them and went to somebody else, LANDR is who I'm using now. And I love LANDR because LANDR allowed me to post my song. And I was not going to leave until I found somebody who would allow me to post the song, because I could see if nobody let me post a song. But the fact that LANDR allowed me to do it, it made me immediately have love for them. So they took the song, they took the cover art, they took everything, and there was no discrepancies, no reason why there was an issue. I do not like posting to Spotify just because they pay so little on the streams, but I do still post some of my songs on there. So just FYI. I feel sort of like a bad artist for posting on Spotify. Let me know, do you guys think that artists should stop completely posting on Spotify and we should just like come in solidarity and do more physical media instead? I want to do more physical media this next year. And it would be wonderful if you guys wanted to hear some of that and see some of that. If you could send me some of your information, I would love to send that out to you just so you guys could be a part of that and just see what you like. I'm going to be making merch and physical media, and I would love for you guys to have that. And just to give me your input, just to know, what do you like? So, Eric, if you're interested, I would be very interested in your information. Just reach out to me and I would like to send it to you just so you could tell me what you thought about it. I appreciate you being here. So bottom line is when I have to deal with AI, it makes me feel weird. It's cringy. It's like your teacher seeing you naked and then not saying anything about it in class. And I didn't like it. So after going to Lander, I started posting more. So another song was posted yesterday, and it's called "The Heroes Theme," which is just an instrumental, but it's an instrumental based off of an everyday hero. I feel like a lot of times we have the idea of Marvel, but I feel like a hero is the person who does the right thing, even though it's not easy to do. And that could be, just standing up to the boss or not taking the raise when you know that the job is going to entail you having to fire a whole bunch of people, or just picking up the trash that somebody else caused because it's going to ruin the beach kind of thing. Those are still heroes to me, but it's that kind of theme song for a hero. So it's not too serious. It's not Marvel. It's not, Infinity Rings kind of thing, but it's something that is just promoting, something that I felt like for myself, this is something that I think's cool, and I will walk down the street listening to this. And it's nothing like Amend This, because Amend This has cuss words in it, and it is not appropriate for kids, for families, unless you're trying to teach a history lesson, which is always okay. And then the Heroes Theme is one of those songs that is literally just a happy, feel good kind of groove that you could listen to, play, and it's really a something that I want to go into movies and into TV shows and media. So I've started creating things like that, and I want to start creating more niche things for different brands, and just allowing people to know that it's possible to have something musically appealing to you and your audience without spending thousands of dollars or having to go into debt doing it. So I'm super interested in that, and just creating amazing theme songs for people and all of that stuff. Just think that's really cool. So stuff that I'll be getting into more next year. Another thing that I'm super into that I got into this year is this other camera that I'm using, which is the Zoom Q2N. It's a great camera, and it allows me to just have a set shot that I don't have to worry about. Can you make a Christmas song? I think that'd be very smart. I think I could make a Christmas song. What should the Christmas song do you think it should be more like chestnuts roasting on an open fire? Or should
Mm,
it be like Batman laid and Robin laid an egg, Batmobile lost the wheel and Joker got away? Or should it be a mixture of both? That would be nice just to know. What do you think? And where would you play it if I made it? Where would you want to play it? Would it be like a Christmas party song, or would it be like a seductive Christmas song? You know, sort of like "Mommy Kissing Santa Claus," because that gets a little seductive there, but it doesn't go super down the rabbit hole. But I even feel like chestnuts roasting on an open fire. That is a beautiful sentimental song. Like you could play that anywhere, and it's still romantic, or it could be very eloquent. It just depends on how you view it. But bottom line is, I would definitely be interested in making a Christmas song. And if it takes off, oh my God, you just don't want it to be something annoying like "All I Want for Christmas Is You," which is a great song when you first hear it, but it gets very annoying. Yeah, because it's like the biggest song of this century. So you just hear it all the time. So I'm really big on not just repeating the same course over and over again. If I can help it, it gets repetitive. But I feel like Soldier Boy era, that was huge. But anyway, this next year I am going to try to connect more with you guys and give you guys a more authentic look at who I am, what I like, and not trying to be so polished all the time, but allow myself to just be the weirdo that I am. A lot of times I feel like it's my job to just be very, commercially friendly, but I feel like it really ruins the connection that I have with the fans and with the people on the other side of that camera. So I want to get back to just being myself, allowing myself to shine, and seeing if you guys like that, as opposed to let me do what everybody else does and then hope
mm,
that works. I just want to be weird, be myself. I've always been a little bit odd and a little bit different, and I'm really not scared to show that anymore. So hopefully you guys can see it and appreciate it. And if so, please follow and subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. And I'd love to try to create a community that really enjoys the things that I enjoy, as opposed to me trying to just cater to an algorithm. It's just really, really, really weird and cringe that you're trying to get an algorithm to like what you're doing. So hopefully, if you guys like what I'm doing and what we're creating over here, you guys can reach out to me and just let me know. And I would love to be a part of, whatever you guys would think, hey, Troy, this might be really cool. I'd be open to that. I'm not so stuck in my ways to where I'm like, no, I'm going to do what I want to do. I try to be open. So you guys can enjoy, just talking to somebody who's just like a friend. Because the truth is, you guys, I'm going to be honest with you. I have not had a lot of friends in my life. Okay. I've had some, yeah. But I'm talking about like being able to really just have people who I could just be open and honest with. I've had them for seasons. So it would be nice to have a group that I could talk to and be open and honest with and not have to worry about, you know, once your friends are not your friends, then all your secrets go out the window. I, I don't want to feel like that, even though this is YouTube and you guys could just click off. But I do just want to be able to be honest with you guys and create an environment where you guys know that this is a guy who's not going to lie. This is a guy who has integrity and he stands for something. And what he stands for is not commerciality. It's not for being the most popular liked guy. It's for standing for the things that nobody else really wants to stand for because he knows it's right. So it goes back to the Heroes Anthem, or the Heroes Theme, which is the name of the song. Just trying to be somebody that I would look up to when I was 7 or 12. So I wouldn't kick myself if I got out of time machine and be like, this is what you decided to do. You suck. you know and I think about that a lot. Hey, do you guys ever think, am I the only person who thinks like, man, if I saw myself as a kid, would I be like, you're cool, you are who I want to be? Or would I be like, gosh, you just drank all the Kool-Aid, you're the Kool-Aid man now? you know I never want to be that guy. So it would be great to create a community that would keep me honest with that and also support the things that I like, but I could also support you guys and be y'all's champion. So like you said, Eric, a Christmas song. And I think there's enough time to try to come up with a Christmas song, but it's possible that it might suck because I'm trying to rush it, but it's possible it might be great. So in light of that, Eric, congratulations. I'm going to try. We're going to see what we can do. And we'll see if it's good or if it sucks. What's the worst that could happen? It's not like a lot of people are here to see it suck. So the worst that happens, Eric, is that you're saying, why did I ever ask this guy to make this song? So maybe I'll put your name in the chorus or something like Eric's Christmas song. Maybe I'll make you seem like a sad kid. There was one time, oh my God, man. There was one time when I was a little kid. My brother and sister and I, we were on a trip, and my parents had left, and we were inside a car listening to the radio. And this song came on the radio. It was late at night, and it was like a Christmas. And hi, and we're just going to play this one more song, and blah, 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 blah. And this goes out to so and so. And then I don't remember how the song starts, but I know I never hear it on the radio. But the chorus was like, "Sir, can I buy these shoes? They're just my mama's size, 'cause she's been sick for quite a while, and I know these shoes will make her smile, and I want her to look beautiful if mommy meets Jesus tonight." And I was just like, that's such a beautiful song. And I remember being young and just being like, oh my gosh, whoever wrote this is a genius. I still don't know who wrote the song. I need to look it up. But I just remember it was such a beautiful song. Is literally what it says in the chorus. It's just a kid trying to buy some shoes for their mom because she was sick, and just trying to do something nice for her during the holidays. And it just really touched me. And songs like that are the ones that make me want to be a writer. Um, or make me a writer. I want to be a writer. I would love to be paid very well for being a writer, but at this point, I am writing high quality things really just for my small community, which I don't hate, but I would love to honestly be able to put more stuff out. So there's been a couple times that I've tried to write some things that I thought were awesome and give them out to artists, but luckily they didn't take it. Like one time I sent some stuff to Beyonce for her Cowboy Carter album, and she didn't take any of it because it got to her like the day after deadlines were. And I'm sort of happy that happened because they're my songs still. But when I say they smack, they're coming out this year. Well, next year. I mean, maybe I'll drop one this year. But let me know. Do you guys think I should drop a country song before the end of the year and then try to do cuz I mean the song's already done. So, do y'all think I should drop a country song before the end of the year and try to promote that all into the new year, or do y'all think I should wait till the next year, till 2026 and drop the country song? Cuz I can at least drop one. I have one that's a very slow, steady, very emotional kind of song about me as a little kid. And then I have one that's sort of like a older, independence kind of, song, a breaking free kind of song. And I can drop one of those songs if you guys want. But just if you want, okay, one, okay, is called This Is Me, and that's the one that's more emotional. And then Heart Don't Beat the Same is number two. So if you guys want to hear the emotional one, say one. If you guys want to hear the independent song, say two. Okay. Out of the three of you guys who are here, whatever you guys say is gonna be the one. And if I shouldn't post, then don't say anything. Wait, make a Christmas song, but it rhymes so good. Make a Christmas song, but it rhymes so good. Oh, two. Okay. All right. So you want to hear Heart Don't Beat the Same. All right. I got you, Eric. Hey, you're a real one, Eric. I love the interaction and I love the fact that you know what you want. Okay, that's gonna be cool though. I'm gonna put that out. And I will let you know. I'm gonna come on here, let you guys know when it's gonna come out. With Lander, it gives me the option of putting it out, and it might come out anywhere from 2 days to 7 days after I submit it. So I have a music video already done for that song and everything, Eric. So you're about to be ready. It's about to come out. Thank you for that. Thank you for the inspiration just to like push you, just kick me off the edge. Curtis Mayfield type of no, that's not Curtis. Curtis Blow. No. He said don't push me cuz isn't that Curtis Blow? Maybe I'm wrong. But regardless, thank you so much for that. So, Heart Don't Beat the Same. It's coming out this year. Um yeah. So thank you for that. We'll be promoting that all through the new year, and we'll be promoting that all through my birthday. My birthday's in February. Maybe I'll do some lives around that time, but I want to make sure that I can give you guys somebody who you can champion. So I'm gonna make sure you guys don't feel stupid for coming on here and supporting me. Thank you, Eric, so much. Thank you for all the inspiration. These are the kinds of things that let me know as an artist, there's somebody out there who really cares. Can you shout out me in the song? Okay, in the Christmas song, I got you. But in the Heart Don't Beat the Same, it's already done. So I can't do that. Now maybe in the album notes kind of thing, I can shout you out. But for the song, the Christmas song, yeah. But Eric, don't be mad if you turn out to be a little kid who's buying shoes for their terminally sick parent. If that's how it goes. That's how it goes. Not saying I'm gonna steal that song, but I'm just letting you know. I will probably try to use your name or try to use some part of your name. Uh, Or maybe I'll just use like a code to let you know, Mr. E or something like that. But we'll figure out whatever rhymes and doesn't sound crazy. But yeah, man, I have had a fantastic year. I've been so blessed doing these lives. I've done 84 lives, or is this 85? This 84? It might be 85 and I just misnumbered it. But it's been a lot of lives. And the crazy thing is, out of all these lives, I still have like hours and hours that I have recorded, and so many songs. And if you guys went back and looked at it, y'all would see so much stuff. And it's been a beautiful process, and it's got me very comfortable. One of the things I'm most grateful for this year is I got into videography. So now I professionally shoot videography, and that being just a master control doing videography is one of the greatest joys. Just being able to help other artists create and making the dream come to life. It has taught me how to make things come to life as an artist, and how to have perspective, and give people forced perspective, and all of that stuff. Look at TV shows and movies so differently now, just because I'm aware of what it all takes. And that subsequently is going to make this show better, and everything that I do better, just because I have more of a perspective. So sometimes I make things cringy and grungy visually just on purpose, because I don't want it to be perfect. I'm one of those people, I don't like perfection. I like it when it's a little bit raunchy sometimes. I like dirt, you know. I hate sand in my mouth, but I like visually the grit of sandiness, you know. Everything's not perfect all the time. And that's beautiful to me. So I hope you guys have really enjoyed this conversation, this flashback of the year, this flashback just talking about everything that's been going on. I bought a Mac Mini this year, a Mac Mini M1. That's one of my favorite purchases as well. And Lander, definitely one of my favorite purchases. Getting a distributor who would allow me to post whatever I want to post is a beautiful thing. And I'm super grateful for that. And then there's also another thing. There's a small thing that y'all probably wouldn't think about, but it's this website called Transfer Now, and it allows me to transfer large files. It's like $12.99 a month, but it lets me transfer large files very fast and very efficiently, and choose how long they're live. And that's such a beautiful thing just to have as a creative when you're sending large videos and songs consistently, just being able to send that. Super grateful for that. So sometimes you have to pay for what you need. Sometimes you realize the things that you're paying for are just to hide the inadequacies that you feel that you have. And if you have those kind of inadequacies, you just need to practice and work on how to fix that, as opposed to trying to buy things to make you feel better. And if you do feel bad about something, it's not all bad. One thing that like I said, that does make me feel better, no matter if it's a good day or a bad day, just smelling nice. I spend so much more time on just smelling nice. And it's such a wonderful part of my life. And I realized as an artist for so long, I was just going to shows sweaty and nasty. And people were like, "Oh my God, it was such a great show. I want to talk to you." Da, 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 da. And I'm just thinking, "Oh my God, why are you making these people smell you sweaty and nasty, man? You could take some cologne and put it in your guitar bag, just smell a little bit better, man." And that's one of the things that will not happen anymore, is me being funky. Or it's not that I was stinky, it was just that I didn't smell great, you know. But now I feel like when you hug me, I can give you a story based off of what I smell like, as opposed to, yeah, I took a shower this morning, but you know, just going off of the Eau de Troy, you know. But yeah, it's been a beautiful conversation. Eric, thank you. You're the MVP of the conversation. Thank you so much for the inspiration. Thank you for pouring into me. And I will make sure that I make you proud. This year is going to be a fantastic year. We're going to make sure that we put out some stuff, and we're going to make sure that we're not allowing ourselves to be held up by little stupid things in our head. And normally that's, are people going to like this? Is this shot nice enough? Is the camera expensive enough? Um, is this background nice enough? As you can see, there's stuff in the background. There's presents for my kids and family members. I'm one of those people. Oh, today we were talking about what we're grateful for, and I said the thing that I'm grateful for is the fact that I can give people presents. And I love giving people presents. It makes me feel really good, but it also teaches me where I'm at with those people. So a lot of times, if you give a person a present and then they act like you didn't give them anything, it doesn't hurt my feelings. It just lets me know where we're at. So I'm one of those people who, like, every bandmate I've had, I always give them presents and I never get anything back. And it doesn't make me mad. It just helps me to realize, oh, okay, we're not as close as I thought we were. Or maybe, our love languages aren't really the same. I'm a gift giver. I'm like, hey, I know that you mentioned you need in-ear monitors, so I got you some in-ear monitors. Hey, I noticed that you mentioned that you needed some drumsticks, so I got you some drumsticks. And I'm not just getting you crappy stuff. I'm getting you really nice stuff that's tailored to you. And I just think that that's a really awesome way to show people that you appreciate them. So this year, a part of my tithing has been getting people awesome gifts. So there was one lady who I accidentally broke one of her glass jars that had some flowers for her father who passed away. And so I bought her like an urn so that she could put them in there. But it's not a metal urn, it's like a wooden box. So she could put in the flowers and keep them. And, like the ladies who tailor my clothing, I got them a gift. And so just stuff like that, to where it's like, I don't have to do this, but these are for people who really should be praised and given a token of appreciation, especially by me. So I just look at its tithing, and it is what it is. Just be the positivity that you want to see in the world, and hopefully it comes back to you. And if it doesn't come back to you, don't be mad at the world. Just understand the world is a messed up place. Okay. So if you're going to be that little bit of light for somebody, it may not be somebody that saw your light, but it might be the light that you wanted to see in the future from somebody else. So just shine that light, man. Shine your light. Allow other people to be influenced by what you do. And don't be scared of the fact that you might not get it back. Sometimes you don't get it back, but the world gets it back in a better way, right? So I appreciate you guys. I appreciate everything that you guys do. And I hope that I've been able to inspire you guys and help you guys see that it's not that great being an artist, but it's not a horrible thing being an artist. It's one of those things to where sometimes not so good, sometimes not so bad, but you can do a lot of good out here. So I appreciate you guys. I appreciate everything that you guys invest into me. I appreciate you guys for being here so much, and I hope that I can make you guys proud. So you guys can look forward to a new Christmas song being created, and you guys can also look forward to Heart Don't Beat the Same coming out. And you can thank Eric for that. So this is going to go live. All of you guys will see this. You guys can watch it back. And if you can't watch it back, it's YouTube's fault. YouTube's fault. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Sending all my love and appreciation out to you guys. And if you guys have any need or want for some physical merch, if you guys want to see some actual stuff coming out, what's illegal? What's illegal? What's illegal? Sending out merch? Putting out a song? I wonder if this person has been on here this whole time, because now I'm just like stopping everything for this person. Anyway, yeah, I know what. Uh, we're waiting on the edge of our seats for you, buddy. Is this gonna be a long response? Ooh. Yeah, man. it's been a it's been a long day. Yeah, that's what we're all trying to figure out. What's illegal? Maybe he just wanted attention, you guys. Maybe he just wanted us to bring him up. Let me turn this off because y'all can hear it in the background, and that can be pretty annoying. Let me go here. I have so many screens up right now, just so I can hear what's going on. But yeah, sometimes people just really want attention. They don't really have anything to say, and they just want to feel important. So it is what it is. But I appreciate you guys so much for being here. I appreciate the inspiration and the pouring into me. And yeah, I'll make you guys proud. I promise. So thank you, Eric. If you guys want physical merch, let me know, please. If you guys want some of that actual like CDs, I would love to do that. Vinyl as well, I can also do that. But a lot of that stuff can cost a little bit more, so it might require a down payment, and then we can send out the stuff to you. But I will figure that out. And I appreciate the love, even if it's a small amount of people, it'll be worth it. And I want to make sure that the people who are getting that stuff also have the ability to come to my shows. I will make sure that you have access to all of my live events. So, thank you so much. Thank you for all the love. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year's. You're going to see me before Christmas. What's today? Let's see. Oh, today's like the 10th, right? Or the 11th? What's today? It's the 12th already, y'all. Okay, so you're still gonna see me before Christmas. I'll make sure that I get on here and I'll give you guys an update with the new songs and if the Christmas song comes out. We'll see what's up with that. And thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. Thank all three of you guys for being here. And even thank you for the weirdo guy who came in talking about it's illegal. Maybe it's illegal to have such a great conversation. But I'll see you guys later. Sending all my love to you guys. And just know if you're here, it's because God wants you to know you are on the precipice of something amazing. You will do amazing things, and the Lord is moving in your life. Goodbye. Good night. Thank you, Eric. You're the MVP, Eric. Thank you, bro. I really appreciate you. And Gabe, wherever you're at, I appreciate you. I know that you might be asleep or gone, but Gabe is always watching the lives. I appreciate you for always being there. And thank you, Eric, for being here tonight. I appreciate it so much, man. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Hanukkah, all that stuff. But I'll see you guys before all that stuff starts. And Eric, send me your information so I can make sure that you get like after we get off of here, just like send me a message on one of my posts so I can get your email and then make sure that I'm sending it directly to you. So we can like just be in more contact because sometimes it's hard for me to see the comments that were already on here, which is sort of weird. But yeah. Okay, so hopefully everything will stay on there. And if it doesn't stay on there, I'm gonna feel really awkward about it. But yeah, man. All right. So that's everything. What is your Spotify? Oh, it's Troy Leonardo. So everything that I'm on is just TroyLeonardo. So if you ever want to see anything that I'm doing, if you want to see it on Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, it's on everything. So it's just Troy Leonardo. You guys can check that stuff out. There's only 2 songs on there because, like I said, I took all my stuff off after Ditto was tripping. So I'm just building my whole catalog. So next year, you'll probably see a lot of that older stuff come back and then a lot of newer stuff come. But my old stuff was very lovey-dovey and heal the world. And my new stuff is sort of raunchy, grimy, historically accurate kind of stuff. So just letting everybody know I appreciate you guys. And this year has been a wonderful year. It's been a blessing. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for the vibes and just pouring into me, man. I really appreciate it. All right. Y'all be safe. Be blessed. Be a blessing. And stop hating on other people. All right. Whoever was in here talking about it's illegal. All right. I'm about to get out of everything right now. And I hope you guys have a blessed night. And hey, whatever you get for Christmas, don't be greedy. Hey, I know, right? I'm gonna make sure I'm not mad about whatever I get because I haven't told anybody anything that I wanted because I don't want to be disappointed. So you don't be greedy. But what I've started doing, honestly, is I just buy myself whatever I want throughout the year. I just have started buying myself things. And I'll be like, this is a Christmas present. This is a Christmas present. This is a Christmas present. This is and then a couple of them, I'm just like, okay, y'all can wrap these up. But then that way I know I'll be happy. I know I'll find something that I want. So if you guys feel like it's necessary for you to buy something for yourself, buy something for yourself. Don't be mad. Get glad. Wow. Am I telling my age? It's fun. All right, you guys. Have a fantastic year. Have a fantastic night. I'll be back before the end of the year. Okay, hold me to it. If I'm not back, then just tis. All right. Shame on me if I'm not back before the end of the year because I lied to you guys. All right. Appreciate you. Y'all be safe, be blessed, be a blessing to somebody, and please, if you know somebody who's a hater, let them know in the best way that they could do so much better. All right. Be safe, y'all. Bye.